Hello YouTube. There's a little lag in parts of this video, but I wanted to talk about how certain things work. And there are several things. Character classes, elements, relics. And each one of those helps you defeat a boss in some way or another. Welt, for instance, is nihility and imaginary. Why Jing Yuan is electric and irradiation. They both have their place. These are my relics. They're not very great, but this is the set best run for Jing Yuan. At least that I found. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is, well, team comp. You don't always need a tank in your team. You can see the team I was currently using is just, well, Jing Yuan, Tasha, Silverwolf. And then you got a bunch of support characters and many other characters. Ting Yun is a great support. I don't always use her though. The relics I do use on her is the two-piece boots and two-piece cowboy and two-piece damage reduction. This is a battle I went into where I used the friend's Yang Qing. I noticed you don't always need a tank like Japard for Yang Qing. As you'll see in this part of the video, that he just does not get hit. Yang Qing is a great character for several reasons. His damage is more closer to related to a dot than a dot in this game is related to a dot. And I find that kind of silly, since his damage goes up the more less damage he takes. For this part of the video, I wanted to talk about team composition. With Silverwolf, you don't need as much of a team composition as you would without her, since Silverwolf can basically make it so you can add an element or that's either missing or that you need, which makes her a great character to have on your team. I'm using my friend Silverwolf, even though I have one, because, well, I want to help him get some credits. The best and most important thing to remember about team comp is element weakness, not so much the class. As you can see, even though Welt and Silverwolf are Nihility characters, they don't actually add a dot. At least not a dot like like electric, fire, normal damage adds dots. Just because an enemy takes damage when they shield break, when they have their shield broken, does not mean it's a dot. The only characters that add dots are electric, normal, fire, and wind. And I think ice adds damage to a break. So does imaginary. So does quantum. But those are not considered dots in the game. So even if a character isn't Nihility, doesn't mean they don't add a dots. Hook, for instance, does add a dot without breaking shields. So does Sampo. Welt is Nihility and does not add a dot without breaking. Serval is not Nihility, and she also adds an electric dot. So that's 3 characters that add dots without having to break shields.
Call me up in the middle of the night, coming over to make things right, but I can't concentrate on all the words you say. Then you say what we had was fine, and you wish you would still be mine. No need to hesitate, and then you say just give it to me. I'm waking up in the middle of the night, and you didn't even say goodbye. I roll from side to side, cause I got you on my mind. Left me out in the pouring
Now,
rain.
depending on what characters you use, will depend on what kind of gear you want. Well, it can be both attack and support, and my gear at the moment's kind of geared more towards a DPS than a support, but also has some support factors like break effect. Break effect is great for Asta, characters like Asta, Silverwolf, and a few others, since they are support characters. Welt can also do great with break effect as well. In this run, I'm not using my friend Silverwolf, I'm just using my own. But depending on what characters you have will depend on what kind of gear you need. As my Silverwolf, I'm running full quantum instead of the bandit set. Although the bandit set would increase her break effect and make it so she does more damage on breaks. That is the point of break effect, to do more damage when you break a character's shield. So it's not completely useless. Now, if I was using Japard or Fire MC, which I don't think are great for this fight, I would be building defense on them. Same with March 7th. Now, with our new, I would have said all healers need HP, but with our new healer Luocha, that's different. He scales off of attack instead of HP like Bailu or Natasha. And I don't have Luocha, so he's not going to be appearing on my teams anytime soon. I did get Yukong, and that was the character from those banner that I wanted. And since I lost the 50-50, I'm guaranteed Blade. I do think, depending on your team comp, you will, depending on more so than team comp, what's even more important is being able to break shields. In doing so, you inflict more damage. That's why certain light cones, like the destruction light cone from Simulated Universe, isn't a bad light cone from the Herda shop, because it does add more damage when you break. From that light cone, I can assume that destruction characters do want break effect, at least a little bit. At least whoever you put that light cone on. Maybe it's Hook or Arlen, or another destruction character. That's slipping my mind. My relics were okay this run. Now on to Memory of Chaos, which is what I am currently having a little trouble on. As you can see, my team for this first half is Japard, Herda, Natasha, and Sela. The order I have it is the order I find that works best, making so my damage dealer is next to my tank, and one damage dealer at the end, and a healer. Although a good character for this team instead of Herda, now that I think about it, probably would have been Ting Yun, just to add more damage to my Sela. But oh well, I could attempt to do that later, see if I could get better at it. Anyways, my Japard's not super tanky yet, since he doesn't have a 4-piece of the not the damage reduction set, but the knight set instead of the guard set. He has 2-piece guard, 2-piece knights. And for the team comp I went for with the first half, I wanted ice damage and quantum damage. For the second half, I used Welt, Jinyuan, Bailu, and Silverwolf. As you can see, I used Silverwolf Weakness Break for starting the battle, and Welt Slow to give him a little more damage. Although I think I could have went with Tingyun instead of Bailu, simply because of how fast I ended up killing this first boss. And giving Weltor Jingyuan more damage would have been better than a healer. But oh well. As you'll see, as you can see, I'm holding off on using Jinyuan's ult just because he does go twice in this turn order. And that allowed me to get to 10 stacks instead of 7 or 8. Which allowed me to kill the boss that much faster. Now for the second fight, it took me a little longer to kill him. For all those who made it this far into the video and stayed till the end, thank you very much. If you need help with any specific teams or characters, let me know. I'll do my best to make a video on how to build and how to build characters and how to build a team. But basically, weakness break is one of the most important things that you can do in the game, just because it will help you kill enemies faster. Anyways, thanks for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. And until next time, leave a comment if you made this far. Thank you. Bye.